No, sir. I really don't believe in putting my hands on female. And I ain't just trying to say it like this, but I'm really like a handsome guy. I don't feel like I gotta go through that with females to keep a female around and all that extra stuff to do that. I wasn't raised that way.
Okay.
Handsome as you are, they'd let you stay for free.
Nah, I ain't that handsome. I ain't that handsome.
We are about to watch one of the funnier parole revocation hearings that we've seen in a long time, but it's also one of the most serious, and I'll share why at the end in the unpacking.
Over security. All right. Okay, today we're here for Jervarius Davis revocation hearing. Mr. Davis, I'm gonna read violations to you. You're to plead guilty or not guilty with or without a statement. Then we will conduct the interview and see what happened, and then we will vote.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so say your name and DOC number, please, Mr. Davis.
Jamar Davis, DLC number 702198.
Okay, Mr. Davis, it is alleged you violated, okay, Mr. Davis, do you have your questionnaire with you? Your parole questionnaire?
Yes, sir.
Okay, do you want to proceed today without an attorney?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Okay, Mr. Davis, it is alleged you violated condition number 4 in that you committed battery of a dating partner on or about July 29th, 2024 in Caddo Parish. How do you plead to that charge?
Not guilty.
All right, and it's also alleged that you violated condition number 10 and that you're $650 behind on your supervision fees. How do you plead to that charge?
Guilty.
All right, Mr. Davis, your case has been assigned to me. Mr. Davis, I'm going to tell you, I looked at all of the reports and I also looked at the camera footage. So tell the truth today, because I'll tell you, if I think you're lying to me, it's not going to end well.
Yes, sir.
All right, so tell the whole truth. First off, tell me what happened between you and the lady you were dating that day.
Man, we were really outside the apartment. We were arguing. We were arguing since last night because I really had got caught cheating at the same time. So when the daytime come, before I was about to get ready and go to work, she lingered around. Well, she ain't linger around. She came to my sister's house and we came outside the apartment. We were arguing. And when I go in the house, I went in the house. Somebody said the police knocked on the door, and they said something about they got a call about a domestic. And I was really lost. And that's when I got in the back seat. They put me in the back seat of the car. And I guess that's when they showed me what she said. They told me what she said. And then I was like, nah, I ain't hit her. I ain't do none of that. Then before you know it, they took me to jail.
Okay. How do you think she got that bruising on her face?
I found this out later after the fact about her son hitting her later on earlier that day. I ain't know nothing about that. She ain't had no bruise on her face when I seen her.
Okay.
Well, while I was with her.
Are you still with her?
Yes, sir.
So you still with her?
Yes, sir.
I know she's trying to change her story now, but I mean, like I say, we got film, and she claimed she was laying on the horn and you punched her. Now, I just need to know, did you put your hands on her?
No, sir. I really don't believe in putting my hands on female. And I ain't just trying to say it like this, but I'm really like a handsome guy. I don't feel like I gotta go through that with females to keep a female around and all that extra stuff to do that. I wasn't raised that way.
Okay. All right. I do have to put in on the record on August 7th, 2024, the charge of simple battery of a dating partner was null pros by the city of Shreveport District Attorney's Office. So the charge has been null pros. Anything else you have to say for yourself?
I'm just ready to go home and get back to my little girl.
Okay. Were you drunk or high that day?
No, sir.
Okay, did you spend a night at her house before y'all came and she was dropping you off?
Yes, sir.
Okay, because you said she came to your apartment.
Yeah, because that's what
But
she was drop. Oh,
Okay, but we'll explain it to me, because
oh, yeah, because she was
came to your
dropping me.
apartment, dropped you off, y'all got in that fight, and then you went inside your apartment.
Nah, it
That's
wasn't
what I
never.
saw.
It wasn't never a fight. I stayed with her that night, and when we got to the apartment in the morning time, we were still arguing because we had been arguing that night because she went through my phone. And in the midst of me going in the house, I was in there getting my work clothes ready because that's where my clothes at. And I'm gonna get ready and go to work. And the police literally knocked on the door and said, "Who you is?" When I come outside, they walked me to her, and she was like,
Yeah, I
"Yeah,
saw
that's
all
him."
that. I got that. I saw him handcuff you, and I saw you talking to him. Last but not least, where did you work?
At a mirror, I had a lawn. I used to cut grass, but I wasn't getting paid that much. So I really had found this job at this Mirror Shine car wash.
They're gonna hire you back if you don't get revoked today?
Yes, sir. I've been having my sister call every day, and they say they just waiting on me because they understand like things happen, and this was a whole misunderstanding.
Okay, do any of my colleagues have any questions?
I don't.
I don't have any question. No, I don't have any questions. I don't necessarily believe him, but I don't have any questions. What about the money? How come you hadn't paid the money back?
Man, when it comes to the paying part, ain't nobody just letting you stay in their house for free. So by me getting paid $150 almost every week from the cutting grass service, because I just started at the Mirashon, but I probably been working there like a week and a half. I ain't even get that paycheck yet. So with that, I gotta pay the people where I'm staying. Then I gotta pay half of the daycare for my little girl, and they want that every week. That's $150 every week. So it just when it comes to that, it was hard for me. It was kind of hard. Then ain't no like I was saying, ain't nobody just letting you stay for free.
As handsome as you are, they'd let you stay for free.
Nah, I ain't that handsome. I ain't that handsome.
All right.
Okay. Okay, Mr. Davis, this is one of those cases that's hard on us. And I have to vote first because you're going back around her. And I'm kind of like Mr. Prater, I don't totally believe you. I think y'all had more than just a little argument. I saw the camera pointing to her face. I didn't see no busted up, no black eyes, anything, but they said she was swelling. Okay, my vote today is going to be, how long you been in jail?
60 days.
And how much longer you got on supervision?
My full term date is 2027.
2027?
Yes, sir.
Okay. All right, my vote today is going to be to not revoke you, but add the condition that you go to a anger management class, okay?
Yes.
They'll have that. Your street report officer will tell you where to go. They got a day report that's on one of the best we have right there at Shreveport. So you can go to that class, but you better complete that class. And I suggest that you and her go to counseling because this relationship isn't gonna last like this. Okay, y'all were dating 2 months and you claim you didn't even know she had an autistic child. So I mean that's
Look, I ain't gonna lie. By us we only been together like 2 months, and I used to only really go over there at nighttime.
Okay. All right. But anyway, that's my vote today. All right, Mr. Prater?
How old is that autistic child? I know we're through with questions, but I just want to know that. How old is that child?
3 years.
According to the report.
3 years up. Yes, sir.
Okay, I watched, and I don't believe what you're saying. I don't believe that I think she was domestically abused. I really do. My vote is to revoke.
Okay, Ms. Renatza?
Mr. Davis, my vote today also is to revoke. I'd also believe that even though she recanted that there was something that occurred, domestic abuse. So my vote today is to revoke.
Okay, Mr. Davis, your parole has been revoked by a vote of 2-1. Good luck to you, sir. We have any more cases left? Okay, we'll be signing all out of Caddo at 9:21.
I'll say hi to my friends at Caddo before you leave.
Wow.
Okay, so like this was a funny hearing in terms of like, aren't you handsome? And then I love how we came back. Oh, if you're so handsome, why didn't you get free rent? It was just like the parole board was having fun with it. But we take a step back. We'll take a step back, and this hearing is actually, nor am I sure are you too handsome for jail or prison, sir. But you know, he's backing up now all of his time up until 2027. You know, they don't often say the full term date. So there is a chance that we will see him again for parole, because he can apply for parole instead of running out his time. And if we do, we will play him in the playlist below. Make sure to check it out. It's called The Return Of. That's what we do when we have people come back for a second, third, or fourth time. That playlist is getting bigger and bigger with each passing day. We learn a lot from that. Also, for those of you who might not be familiar, Mr. Prater, the sheriff, as we call him, the reason he said he wanted to see his old friends there at Caddo Parish is because he was the sheriff there for like 40 years. He only just retired in early retirement because he was voted in by his constituency by like 85%. But he retired early when the new governor came in and said, hey, Sheriff, I want you to be on the parole board. And so far, I'm loving him. He's got a sense of humor. He's got a quick wit, and he's got a way to also get people. He's got interrogation skills that work. So I've been enjoying it. Thank you, Sir Richard, for the info. And happy the right decision was made. It's possible. It's possible a baby's life was saved. And with that, I'll let you go.
No, sir. I really don't believe in putting my hands on female. And I ain't just trying to say it like this, but I'm really like a handsome guy. I don't feel like I got to go through that with females to, you know, to keep a female around and all that extra stuff to do that. I wasn't raised that way.
Okay.
As handsome as you are, they'd let you stay for free.
Nah, I ain't that handsome. I ain't that handsome.